Oh.
Thank you, my good friend John.
What up, y'all?
Bailey John.
Yo.
Zach a little bit. John.
Who the fuck is making all that goddamn noise?
Sorry, my apologies. My apologies.
Niggas.
Yeah. Golly.
Who's standing down there? That's got to be Leslie with that
You
name.
already know. You already know.
And then the way he pop on looking crazy.
Hey. What's up, niggas?
Evening, niggas.
Evening.
Oh, yeah.
Already.
I told you, nigga, we was finna be with the shit. One of the twin powers activate, goddammit.
Oh, shit.
I'm with the bullshit tonight.
Yeah,
Stupid ass fucking episode.
Damn.
Lord, help us all. Lord of light, help us.
Here I am. God damn it.
She said
Right.
Lord of Light, not Lord of the light skins.
Hey, nigga. Saw one and the same, nigga.
Right. We all the God of fire, nigga.
The light bright.
Man. Bro,
We
this
gotta burn this down.
I think this episode was really it for me. When I knew it was that bullshit. Like this is my first time ever rewatching season
Same.
7. So
Really?
I've watched certain episodes, but not this one. Somehow I've never made it back to this one. So this is like my first rewatch in full. I've watched bits and pieces and little scenes, but like this is my first start to finish of this episode, and it was ass.
Garbage. Straight garbage.
Ass.
But you know
Like,
what,
why
though?
did
They did that shit on purpose.
They just started saying fuck it. Like there was so much fuck it in this episode.
But you know what? Right, like, but they got us with the thrills initially. When we initially watched this shit, it was like, wow,
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
Danny swoop in with that dragon nigga. It was blah, 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 blah. Motherfuckers
Bro.
losing their goddamn mind.
Wonder fucking twin powers activate, because in my notes, nigga, I like even on the rewatch, I was like, wow, what an excellent scene. It was just fucking excruciating how we got here.
Yep.
Like great scene, but like getting to those points. But yeah, we'll get there. I'm gonna butcher this shit though.
Yep. Yep.
I see I'm on the correct row tonight, on the bottom row.
Yeah, pull your knives out, Queen Mother.
All right. Got it right here.
Oh Lord!
Damn, she got one in a box. This nigga got an unopened knife.
I have been elevated to the top row.
Nah, this is just the first time Queen Mother was here late.
Right.
That's all.
It's usually our ass that's late. That's why we be on the fucking bottom row.
Elevated.
But y'all with the shit tonight, so we're gonna roll with it.
Let's
If
get
you get elevated, they just let anybody in.
Damn.
All right.
They just let anybody in. That church don't fool us.
Mal DM said Queen Mother's like Chucky.
Why you say that, man?
Motherfucker, keep a
Paper
knife.
towel.
I got the knife. Yeah.
Paper
Keep a
towels.
knife.
Damn, paper
Oh,
towels.
you got
Who
to
you
get
wiping?
what you,
What?
Leslie.
What?
Leslie. No, sir. No, the fuck, sir.
Leslie, are we gonna have to have a talk off channel? Just
Please.
you and me. Are we gonna have
Please.
to just kind of
Please, we were gonna set that up.
Nah, do this shit in public. I want to hear.
We can do it in public too.
Oh God! Somebody say.
Look at TK, y'all. Look at TK. Look at TK. Look at TK.
I'm just responding to what has been said to me. I ain't starting shit, ain't shit. I'm just here. I'm just here on the bottom row to be with the shit. So there you go.
Why?
All right,
Why?
listen. Now that we have gotten the pregame niggardry out the way, let's get into this episode.
Let's get into the real niggardry.
All right, so we starting off. We in the north, like
Lord.
we up there.
Put your
And,
thumbs
Hey,
up, nigga.
we so far up north, that nigga Tormund called Winterfell down south.
Man.
That's how far north we is at this point. That nigga John said, "Nigga, you ain't even made it to the south yet." Tormund was like, "Winterfell."
That nigga Tormund said, "That's about as far south I'm gonna go, motherfucker."
Man, that's it, my boy. He say that's it.
Shit.
So we starting off. We got Gendry, he freezing his ass off. And he going on and on about how Beric and them sold his ass into bondage to the red witch and the hound.
Complaining his ass off.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Hey. Hound's like, boy, you shut the fuck up.
Oh God.
Like, God damn. I forget the adjective he used. I hadn't heard it before, but I was like, God damn, man.
Oh, whinging.
Whinging.
Yeah, whinging.
Told that nigga you whinging.
It was whinging, yeah.
Nah, nigga, you whinging. Whinging the fuck out, my boy.
Yo, and it was funny the way he was describing it. He was like, "Yeah, man, bitch tied me on the bed. She got butt naked. I got naked."
Hey, what the hound say?
What is it? Sounds like a good fucking story to me.
Sound like it was going good to me, shit.
Right.
What we talking about,
Woo,
boy?
woo, woo, party. Yeah. Oh,
Like all the niggas looking at him like, and?
Right. Right. Like leeches? Oh, I ain't heard that before, but I'm with it. Fuck it.
Man. Hound say sound like a good evening to me.
Right.
Oh.
Leeches, why not? Shit, nigga, Miller Sarge about the baddest motherfucker you gonna get in Westeros. You ain't got too many options.
Hey, them
I
niggas
would
spend.
say she the baddest until she take her necklace off.
Hey,
But
hey,
we saw her without it off, and
nigga,
You
get
know.
your junk goggles on, baby.
We kind of forgot this bitch needed a magical necklace.
Yeah.
right.
Hey,
Head ass.
I mean,
hey, with the necklace on, baby, it's fair game.
I'm out here, baby. I'm out. I'm in the streets. Oh, roo, roo, roo.
And with the necklace off, she's the Velveteen Rabbit.
Shit, right. Velveteen mongoose.
ain't really
I'm just
nothing
here.
else noteworthy happening. I mean, outside of
Them niggas spent the first 15.
damn.
God damn it! This is a nigga net.
That nigga spent the first 15.
And so
So
the
listen.
dialogue, the dialogue on this was pretty well written, and I will say that Kit Harington did a hell of a job acting when he was talking to Jor about basically Longclaw, right? And when Jor was like, well, you keep Longclaw and then you pass it down to your kids, and Jon Snow for the first time looked at that nigga like, kids, and you could tell he never considered the idea of fathering children until that point. And so, it was just some good little, dialogue motherfuckers, a bunch of people just merging together, telling their different stories. Some of the stories have all kind of converged, or they are related in one way, and you kind of get reminded of that, during these conversations.
Yeah, I think it was like a cool little callback to his dad and the wall, and you know what I'm saying, when the show was really fucking good, and he talked about the shit that had the mutiny at Craster's Keep and so on and so forth. So I agree, man. Like that was a dope ass conversation.
And then on top of that, Tormund basically saying, "Hey, nigga, don't be a fool like Mance, bro. Like you talk about bending the knee. Who gives a fuck? Stop letting your pride get in your way." You know? So, and that's going to lead to eventually him finally bending the goddamn knee.
We got Raider 8 in the comments saying it was great one-on-ones in this episode.
Yeah,
I do agree.
That's the beauty of this episode. Other than that, it's a lot of beast.
Right. The one-on-ones was the shit, and the way we got to these one-on-ones was just shit. Like
Facts.
It was terrible, bro. So we leave there, and we still in the north, except we down south in the north, if that makes sense. And we got Sansa and Arya. They about to chop it up, and we gonna let the one and only, the incomparable celestial mother of Pomeranians walk us through this.
All right, so boom. You know, Arya standing up there, her and Sansa standing up, looking out over the field. And Arya looking out, she say to her sister, your sadiddy ass probably don't remember when daddy used to watch us from up here. And Sansa like, bitch, I remember. So Arya like, a little badass shooting arrows one time. He didn't even get mad. He was up here clapping and shit. He knew right then I was a G. And now our daddy dead because of them funky ass Lannisters and your bitch ass. And Sansa's like, fuck is you talking about, bitch?
You know what I'm saying?
So Arya starts unfolding the paper. She's like, oh, I got receipts, bitch. She said, ain't this your handwriting? You know what? Don't worry about it. I know it's your handwriting because Septa Mordain bitch ass used to pop my motherfucking knuckles because I couldn't write like you. So she starts reading the letter. So Sansa like, I know what the fuck it say. Arya keep reading. Sansa like, bitch, they made me write that shit. Arya like, cry me a river hoe. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. You talking. They would have had to kill my ass to make me write some shit like that. So Sansa was like, they said that was the only way daddy was going to live. And Arya was like, and you was about a dumb hoe if you believed him. So she was like, your glow up was pretty nice because I saw you standing up there on the platform when they chopped our daddy head off and you ain't look too motherfucking distressed to me. Well, if you was there, your ass ain't come running up to help my motherfucking body. I'm the motherfucking reason your ass is even in Winterfell right now. Your ass should be grateful. All this motherfucking griping you doing, you was out there gallivanting while I was trying to get this motherfucker back.
Not gallivanting.
Arya was like, training, bitch, training. So Sansa was like, well, what you gonna do with the letter? Arya said, oh, you scared? What you scared for? So Sansa was like, you playing right in the Cersei scheme. So Arya was like, nah, you scared of them northerners. That little ass Lyanna Mormont got more heart than you, bitch. So Sansa was like, you angry? And you know what? People fuck up when they angry. And Arya said, at least I ain't scared, bitch. People fuck up when they scared too. I'll take angry any day. NC.
Amen. That's all. Beautiful as always. Beautiful as always.
Oh.
She was like, bitch, you scared? And we was like, not scared.
Right. Right.
But that Arya was scary as shit. Like I can imagine to Sansa, Arya was scary as shit. You come back here, you got all these motherfucking skills. You sneaking around the castle. Like I don't know who the fuck this bitch is and what she is capable of.
And on top of that, she always has her hands behind her back. Like this bitch just knows something's up. Like if you talking to a nigga with their hands behind their back, you know that they probably know something that you don't think they know, or you're not supposed to think they know. So you know it was wonderful examining by Arya this whole episode. I really enjoyed those two scenes. I didn't think that I enjoyed those as much last time, but I really liked the dialogue, the back and forth between her and Sansa. And Arya also said some dope shit as a nigga with two fucking extremely independent and self-serving daughters who are going to grow up to be either dictators or presidents. She said, I knew I wasn't wrong. The rules were wrong when it came to her, when it came to how Ned treated her as his daughter, right? And it's like,
I like that.
Beyond your station of what this world is supposed to, is trying to put you in. And that's a dope ass line. I appreciate that shit. That was a dope ass line.
Back to it.
The girls everywhere. That's a dope ass line.
Yeah.
Girl dads, nigga.
Listen, man.
No, nigga, badass girl dads.
Oh God. Oh fucking God. Nigga.
Hey, nigga,
Callie bad as fuck, boy.
She is not bad.
We got some killers, bro. What you talking
They are
about?
active. They're not bad. They're active.
you ain't gotta tell me about it, bro. I got 4 of them.
You sound like I got
So you know.
right.
Yeah, I've been defeated a long time ago.
My nigga gave up.
Right. You can look at that nigga eyes.
Hey, listen, that nigga basically telling us to throw it in.
Right.
Right.
Throw it in, niggas.
Right.
Throw it in.
Give it up. Give it up, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, if you got 2, I advise you to stop.
Oh, nigga, that's it for me.
So,
That's all I can tell
so
you.
out the game. Out the game. Out the game, brother.
Well, speaking as number 2 of 3 girls,
Whew.
I'm
So
the
you
excitement in the family, and that's all I'll say.
Hey, I know that's true.
I mean, judging off the story, never mind. Nope, I'm
We
not
knew
doing
that.
it.
We knew that.
So,
Yeah.
moving on before I say something. So we
Go
find
ahead,
ourselves.
you don't say it anyway. You know, I drink coffee this stronger than you, so go ahead and say it.
Listen, I love you, Queen Mother. I'm not.
Damn.
Queen Mama.
Damn.
Hey, look,
I have
man.
to use
Hey,
that line.
I
I'm
know
gonna have to
Mr.
use that line.
I know Mr. Willie Earl came over and tightened you up, so you ready? I'm not doing it. I'm
Did
not
he
doing
tighten me up or did I tighten him up?
Ugh. Either way, we don't want the details. So we are back in the North.
Honey, that's book knowledge in the Library of Congress.
Ooh, I know that's right. It's that old, huh?
Read a book. Read a book.
Books.
Lady on Linda.
Hold the way. Please continue, PK, as we move on through this episode.
That mother Queen Mama said you can catch your moves in the fucking bibliography, nigga.
Them old ass moves. They was probably on the same cave as them hieroglyphics in Dragonstone. But listen, so we back in the North, and you got Tormund and the Hound, going back and forth. And that was an interesting conversation, man. The Hound was like, "Hey, it's not wildlings that I hate; it's gingers." and Tormund was like, "Hey, nigga, we was kissed by fire. Then he touched his face just like you,
my boy.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, nigga say, what happened? Did you fall in it? Fell in the taste of fire, did you, my boy? Hey, damn, son.
It was seducing you. Come to me. Jump into me. Yeah, no, that ain't what.
Hey, that shit was wild. Hey, so listen, when they was talking about Brienne of Tar, that nigga said, he was asking about it. He was like, yeah, man, I got a beautiful, lady, tallest lady you ever seen.
It's a big bitch.
Right. That nigga said, Brianna Toth. He said, and Tor was like, she looks at you like she wants to carve you up and eat your liver. That nigga said, oh, you do know her.
No, you do. Oh. The big woman.
I want to make large babies with her. They will take over the world. Whatever.
Listen, if he ain't
Yeah,
talking about me like Tormund talk about Brienne, I don't want it. Because he's
he's all the way in.
all the way
Right.
in.
He is all the way in.
He ain't smelled, tasted nothing, and he's there.
But you know what's funny, man? Tormund so goddamn white. He didn't know that dick meant Cock.
Hey, they
You know, the white folks love to use that word cock.
cock. Hey, my boy said dick, cock. I like it. I like it.
I bet you do.
Right.
Like dog, it now that we know how it ends, you know, this episode, the way this man talk about her and shit, just so he could get dropped for a nigga she can't even do a high 10 with. Like that's
Because high 15 is crazy.
that is
High 15 is insane, nigga.
like, bro. Man, the way they reduce the good characters on this
Yeah.
So
anyway.
Anyway, so
Her whole character was ass, so it was fitting.
I forgot
This
about
nigga Brienne, boy. This nigga does not fuck with
I forgot about that nigga. No, he hates some Brienne, Lord.
Should have killed her ass just like they did in the book.
This episode is sort of no, it's not. This episode is fucking properly rated.
It's
dialogue. Some of the dialogue is underrated. I'll give it that. Some of the dialogue is good.
I think that's what makes the episode great is the dialogue because
Mama, don't use the word great now, nigga.
Hey, this episode
memorable. Can I say memorable?
No,
this
you cannot.
episode is like
it's
like a Thanksgiving dinner. It's a bad Thanksgiving dinner with good mac and cheese. With the mac and cheese being the dialogue.
Yeah, the mac and cheese, maybe the dressing. You like, damn, this shit fire.
But the turkey dry as fuck, the ham nasty as fuck. Whoever made that potato salad obviously had skinny arms and none of that hanging arm fat, cause it was nasty as fuck. Greens terrible.
But I mean, even the fucking dialogue wasn't that great. Like they had their little spurts and moments and the little quick, quirky one-liners and type shit, but like nothing that was really said that pushed the story. That was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Like it was just.
Hey, somebody want to fight you, bro. They trying to get you riled up.
Please ignore him.
Wait, what?
His judgment he has shown to be off.
Oh shit! I ain't studying. I already know. I ain't studying that shit.
Coming with the hot take, nigga.
I ain't studying that shit.
That nigga just nah.
Amanda E said it was.
Won't even entertain that.
It wasn't unwatchable, but it wasn't enjoyable.
It had its moments. It had its moments, but just anyway, go ahead. Anyway.
Oh, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's damn near like I had to force this shit because like I was watching it like, man, I'm gonna just go off of previous memory, but I really wanted to go back through it. It's bad. It's really bad.
Like you really had to make sure you weren't drifting in your mind when you were
it's like watching your fucking favorite player get old. And like you know the nigga could play back in the day, but it's like, damn, nigga, you should have just retired. I don't want to watch you play like this. It's like that.
That's how I feel about LeBron going into his 21st season, man.
I mean, that nigga dropping 27, 7, and 7. That don't count.
Yeah, he is,
that don't fucking count.
Yeah, but it's an empty 26. It's an empty-ish 20.
I get that. I get that too. So
it's not
I get
the
that.
Same 27, 7, 7. You know what I'm saying? So
I get that. I get that.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Just go ahead and
that's how this episode and like the subsequent episodes feel.
Empty
like,
points with Danny swooping in and all that shit.
Yeah, a lot of ooh shit. Look at this. Like, oh, that was great, but overall that shit was like
overall the Lakers still lose by fucking 15.
Man.
I'll be nice to you once you change your profile pic from a dumb cat.
I take it you don't like black pussy. So listen.
God damn.
And the shit is on.
I don't think those two words have ever been said in succession on this podcast. Holy fuck.
That is.
Wait, what the fuck was that balloon shit in the background that you just did?
Were those my fucking balloons?
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
I ain't touched shit.
Is somebody giving you a reward?
Man. I put 2 fingers in the air and balloons popped up. I don't know. It's magic.
Might be one of those secret camera kills where you go and it takes your picture.
Nope.
God.
I'm not on the bottom row
Wow.
tonight. I'm not.
Oh gosh, I'm tired. I can't do this with y'all.
Wow.
TK, they call him
The
you.
white nigga, we are about to get canceled. That nigga said black. Wow.
It's a cat. It's a black cat. She don't like his picture.
You call that nigga a feline or something, man. Don't ever. Niggas. He said that.
Moving on. Refocus and moving on.
Y'all so childish. Jesus.
Hey,
What's wrong with y'all?
Man, Lord of Light, help us.
Lord of Yanos.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to give it to you later.
So
we're gonna have to have a closed session. Just
we
you and me.
Pause real quick, TK. I can't see that player's name without cracking up now. Every time I see his name, the Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Eric Johnson, man. Where the fuck that nigga been at last?
Oh,
man?
no, bro.
I ain't seen my dog Eric, man.
Oh
Shout
God.
out to my brother Eric, man.
Hey, he used to like the comments up, man. I don't know what happened to Eric.
That was
bro.
on. That was fucking.
Who's playing tonight? Because he might be watching the game. I don't know.
So-
Speaking of which, I need to check the lines. Fuck.
So we over in Dragonstone, and we got Tyrion and Danny.
Y'all got
chopping
any
it
more
up.
of them slips?
Who want to walk us through that scene?
Wait, what scene we on? Where we at?
We in Dragonstone. We
and
got
Tyrion.
Tyrion and Danny chopping it up, and he says that Jon is in love with Danny.
Wasn't it like, I don't know, I felt like this was another Alright So Boom. It was like 3 Alright So Booms in this fucking episode. I was
Go
like,
ahead, Queen Mama.
No, I'm merely observational tonight. I'm keeping my.
oh, you ain't contributing shit to the party?
No, I'm just on the bottom row with the
Taking
sheep.
no
I'm just fanning the flames.
She showed up.
Okay, go
She
ahead.
showed up
Liz.
at the cookout with the foil.
Goddamn. And napkins.
Okay,
Now,
so
you know better than that.
Tyrion and Danny. I mean, I watched it last week. They were speaking. Shut up,
Yes.
Carlton.
Yes, they were.
And
I did my
Tyrion
homework last week when we were supposed to. Face ass.
I turned mine in last week.
God damn. God, I would have cussed you out of class.
Y'all making my head hurt.
And I would
Sorry.
hey, Valerian, I would do it right when she said, gave everybody else an extension. Then I would wait and bring my paper up.
Hell no. Look at her. I did my fucking homework.
Basically, anybody feeling where you need to. Tyrion told Danny that Jon was in love with her, and she was kind of like dismissive of it.
He too little.
She said that nigga too little.
She absolutely said it was, which is ironic because Tyrion's in love with her too. So if Jon is too little, what is Tyrion?
Hey, she looked at that nigga. She was like, "No offense, man.
Oh shit, my bad.
My bad."
Well, no, like, but hold on. First off, that bitch fucking dissed my nigga from the get go. Talking about some he ain't no hero. And Tyrion was like, "Hold on, bitch. I done a couple things. I don't fucking don't goddamn sell me short, bitch. I done been in some battles. I may not have lasted very long, but I'd been in the motherfuckers. Shit.
Don't sell him short. That was cute.
It's the only way you can sell him. But I'm
the only way." So even though Tyrion, she made a good point. Tyrion's messed up since he's been with her. What good thing has he done since he's been with Danny? What has he been right now?
shit. But that's the shit I don't like though. Cause like, why would you turn this genius level thought processing ass nigga into this who continues to fuck up? And now I don't know. It's almost like they tried to build this fucking doubt in these few episodes to show like, oh, they're not as compatible as y'all were gonna think. Ah ha ha. Like I agree.
But
it's
also,
like
yeah, go ahead.
It's just like you see the foreshadowing of what they're trying to make happen all of a sudden, even while still showing. I don't know. Shit is weird. Go ahead, Liz.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was getting at. I think that what Mesa said about how Tyrion was in love with it, I think that that's something that they were thinking about going into, and they just said, fuck it. It was just like, well, fuck it. We ain't got enough time. We don't feel like writing this shit all the way out. So fuck it. Because for how Tyrion acts so slow around Dany, you would think that he's like so enamored with her and trying to please her so much and trying to talk her to do this and not do that and do this and not do that. It's almost like he's just acting out of character because he's in love with her.
Because the Tyrion I know don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
Facts, nigga.
And I'm finna manipulate this shit to my favor or whoever's favor I want to win while not giving a fuck about none of that shit.
Exactly.
And now they just got him on some. I don't like it. I didn't like it. It's like you're seeing the real time butchering of two of the most popular characters in television history. Not Game of Thrones. Like two of the most popular characters in television history are like literally being butchered right before us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then on top of that, like the way that even Tyrion approaches, I don't know if we're there yet to where we talk about Dany burning the Tarleys and shit. I guess we're on that scene.
Yeah,
like,
it's included in the scene.
How is that not justified? Like the niggas wanted to die.
Right.
And why are y'all making it forced? They're trying to force the Mad King.
Exactly. All of a sudden, it wasn't justice. Like she gave everybody in that field an option. They chose the option to die, and now he on this high horse of they didn't deserve it.
And he's lived in this reality to where motherfuckers sometimes you just got.
You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go.
Whole fleet with wildfire, and all of a sudden you can't burn two motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Who chose to die,
like,
nigga?
bro? Think
about it, it's elitist because he didn't want her to kill the masters, and it's like, why not?
It's just stupid. Like this nigga Tyrion's responsible for killing thousands of people.
Like on a whim, like
on a whim, and don't give a fuck about it.
And was proud of it.
It was joking about it in the battle.
Continues to fucking take credit for that shit.
Like that would make me the sportsman.
But it's like you said, they're trying to set up that whole, she went mad, man. Like
that shit. That's why I always say, Dany going mad, great. Just do it the right way, please. Do it the right way.
Like if he was gonna do it. They half-ass did it.
Exactly. Do it
like if she was gonna go mad, like let her fucking.
Exactly. Let her do some crazy shit.
Let her murk some shit. Y'all let fucking Cersei blow up the goddamn scepter Baylor.
And she's sitting there drinking wine, just fucking wine.
God, fucking damn
smiling.
It,
she was smiling.
I think if they had
shit, like it's just another fucking day.
I think if they had done a certain upcoming death, and we know who it is. The right way, that would have been the point to flip her switch and burn the whole damn thing down. Fuck everybody. I don't think that played very well when that death occurred. Y'all know
like they got their fucking. It's just like they got their fucking timelines mixed up. Like they all of a sudden went into some multiversal shit within the one universe. Like, oh, we had all these timelines, and now we don't know how to fucking time together without y'all fucked it up. You fucked it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You fucking screwed the pooch.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That was very vanilla of you.
Hey,
it was intentional.
She cut that nigga down bad though. She was like, perhaps if you had planned for the short term, we wouldn't have lost Dawn or Highgarden.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to plan for the long term because Tyrion was on the edge of like saying the word democracy, but back then they didn't know what the fucking democracy was. So he was like, because he was like the Ironborn for all their many flaws, because they literally just vote to who was the fucked up leader of that fucked up ass island. But he's essentially trying to throw out democracy because that's what the Ironborn kind of does. That's what the Night's Watch kind of do. they vote for their leaders. Because he's like, contingency plan. Because bitch, if you die, you can't have any kids anyway. So what's the end game?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. She's like, oh, you wait for me to die, nigga.
You already
right. And Tyrion don't leave the shit alone. Like Danny's like, nigga, I'm starting to get pissed. And Tyrion's like, oh, I'm gonna keep this fucking conversation going. Nah.
Bitch, you might die. I saw niggas shooting arrows at your ass.
Right. What you want me to say?
You ride off in the battle on a goddamn dragon.
I mean, but Tyrion was right into be thinking about her succession plan, but she's young and she's not thinking. You know how when you get to a certain age, you start thinking about. Okay.
I mean, Tyrion is still right about a lot of things within his council. It's just like I don't know. They still allowed a genius to peek out, and then it's like other moments I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about, and it's in the same conversation.
Correct, exactly, because he was right about bringing up the contingents and shit. But
yeah, like he said a lot of meaningful shit that's like, you do need to be mindful of that shit, and then in the same fucking sentence, what the fuck did you burn the toilets? Like, some niggas wanted to die, B. niggas get burnt every day, B.
Simple binary codes, zeros or ones. They chose the zero. Crispy bits. Yeah.
Come on.
Team no pity.
Yeah, we getting closer to season 8. Yeah.
Man, and it's finna get ugly.
Oh yeah.
Because right now we in treacherous waters right now, man. And 8 they put the fucking turbo booster on that shit. Like, oh, y'all thought this shit was getting dumb, huh?
We about to drop a hurricane. This motherfucker. Fuck rising tides, nigga.
Literally.
So next scene, we back up in the north, way north.
Also, this episode was entirely too goddamn long. They could have took some of these scenes out.
Bro.
They could have took some of these walking, talking in the ice scenes. They could have took the fuck out.
Yeah,
especially when Gendry.
Unless we had the real shit. Now that shit's crazy.
We get close to the real shit. We get into the polar bear now.
I was just gonna say, is it the polar bear scene? Now that shit was not, but see, that was one of them ones, Leslie. That was one of them scenes like, oh fuck shit, a fucking dead polar bear, nigga. This shit crazy, nigga. They going crazy, nigga.
I mean, nigga, yeah.
But it's like they dropped that in the midst of 5 scenes of these niggas walking in the ice talking about literally butt fuck nothing. Like, what are we doing?
Wait a minute, did we see another dead polar bear again after this?
I don't think so.
What this?
Was this the only time we saw a dead bear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you look at some of the like really big scenes where the herd.
Oh, with like the armies.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the only time we see a polar bear actually doing something
in action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do we see anything else? Like, don't we see some dead dogs or wolves or something? Oh, no, maybe it is.
No. You remember? I thought we were going to see some dead giant spiders, like
yeah,
like chickens talking about
facts.
But
go ahead, Queen.
I thought the funniest part of this scene was that the two what I will call the 2 Star Trek red shirts got ate up first.
Extras. Yo, where the fuck are these niggas coming from?
Hey,
I didn't even know who the hell they were. Who is that?
But they hadn't been there the whole episode. The whole episode, we've seen 6 niggas. And then all of a sudden we have 8 niggas. Now we have we have sacrificial niggas.
When they left the wall,
Queen Mother, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit, Queen Mother.
It's more than that.
Don't you do it. Like, you're trying to justify this bullshit. I don't want to hear it, Queen Mother.
But they left the wall with them. They were the
3 more extra niggas died after the polar bear scene. 3 more extra niggas died. So there's like 5 niggas at least that was just extra, just walking around with these motherfuckers.
Listen to me. Why in the fuck did nobody take dragon glass when they knew dragon glass killed these motherfuckers? Why is there no dragon glass? Why?
Yo,
that's all I want to know.
That and the Hound gotta get over this fucking fire shit, bro.
And the nigga
shit is getting fucking ridiculous.
I want to go to facts, but I want to go back to what the fuck Celeste just said, because John ass was the one at fucking Dragonstone mining the goddamn fucking dragon glass. Azora fucking high. What are we doing, nigga? Like, what are we doing? This nigga ain't take a single fucking shard.
Also, why the fuck would Jon give up his Valerian steel when he's about to go face what?
Now and didn't have and don't have a single sword. Right then, you should have did that shit back at the castle when there was some more swords to get, my nigga. He didn't have another sword. He didn't have another weapon.
Wait.
So if Jorah had said, you know what, my nigga, thank you. I did want my fucking family sword back. What the fuck was this nigga Jon? What the fuck Jon was gonna fight with?
Jon was gonna be ass out in the fucking snow. Another one.
Nigga, we throwing snowballs at these motherfuckers.
That nigga Jorah was like, man, my dad ain't fuck with me anyway. Go on, keep it, gang.
Yeah, no. So
and stabbed them bears the bear. And that motherfucker was still going. Then here comes Jorah with one little dagger and hit the bear, and the bear just falls.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Jorah had the dragon glass. Other than that, nobody else had shit.
But like, why was
Jorah had like a couple little.
Why you sitting with him on tuck, man? Like niggas.
I don't know.
Was it dragon glass? That was.
Yeah. No, like so Jorah had like a little dagger, a couple little daggers that he had with. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
those
you know,
probably from the wall though. I'm willing to bet those weren't from fucking.
The visual of the half dead polar bear with blue eyes was cool. So, and the jump scare was worth it. So,
I mean, it was a cool scene. It was a really cool scene for like the fight, and everybody had to back up to each other. Like, oh shit, where it's coming from? It was kind of crazy how like the snow seemed to like get stronger and then weaker randomly.
Man, you ain't lying, nigga. That was enough.
Whatevs, I guess. Oh, strong snow right here. Oh, now we can see. Oh, woogity boogity, nigga. But whatever.
Listen, nigga, that's how Alabama football players felt last night. Oh, that's
boogity
boogity. Oh, that's snow. That's how the Alabama football players felt.
Facts. Facts.
No one is
Ready to
September,
retire said, I appreciated how polite the White Walkers were. Very considerate to fight them one at a time when they could have just sworn.
Right. Man, like the dead just out there like, oh, your turn.
Right. Let's attack this guy once. That guy once.
Not very demure.
Very mindful. Very demure.
Gonna get there too. Gonna get. I can't wait till we get to that point. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save my butcher until we get there.
All right, so we'll keep going so we can get this bitch over with.
And drunk ass by the way, who got mauled.
TK sick of y'all, boy.
No. Listen, man. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all, man. Like, I hate this motherfucker, bro.
Touche.
Like,
touche. Cause this shit
I hate this last half in season 8 more than I hate old niggas with full hairlines. I can't stand it.
Where's your pick, Leslie?
I'm with you.
Ball spot either right here, nigga.
I'm with you when you're right, nigga. That's why I wear this hat. That's why I wear this hat every episode.
I can't wait till that nigga start picking and the piece fall out. Hit the camera. I'm gonna put that shit on loop every day.
I'm flying my ass right over there to Turkey.
That nigga finna get them graphs. Nigga finna get them graphs.
Facts.
Listen,
why the fuck am I doing thumbs up?
I don't know, nigga. Because you're making expert opinions.
You're making, because look.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
It's colorist. My thumb's not light enough.
TK, stop fucking with my shit.
Dog, that is not me.
You on the Apple?
Let's Cersei, shut up, you fucking caramel frappe. Goddamn coconut water looking ass.
Damn. Okay, so we back in the north, and we got Sansa and Littlefinger.
Y'all are crazy.
We got Sansa talking to Littlefinger, and in the words of Queen Mother, he's attempted to start fingering.
There you go.
Oh no.
I used it in its correct form.
Littlefinger was fingering. Gotcha. Walk us through this scene, Queen Mother.
No.
Yeah, well, she said she didn't.
She said no.
She said she didn't take no notes.
So I'm gonna start by saying Littlefinger is Littlefingering, and he's after Sansa. He's still trying to manipulate her and move her away. I said it. Hell yeah, I said it. Damn it.
I'm finna ban this nigga from the group. Like as soon as the fucking pod is done.
I agree with you.
So hey, fucking Samantha, Thanosa, handle my lightweight. I don't know if she watching. I ain't seen her in the comments. Ray, handle my lightweight.
Maisha, where you at?
Maisha, pull up. I'm back. I'm helping y'all again. Pull up. Maisha ain't fucking with me right now.
Maisha. What you do with Maisha?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, my fault. Sorry.
Thank you, Louise. Thank you. He's doing his thing. He's manipulating her. He's trying to put a bigger wedge than he thinks between Sansa and Arya. And he's like, she seems very resourceful. I don't know where she's been or what she learned, kind of thing, and just sowing a whole field of doubts seemingly into Sansa's little brain, and making the chasm between the two sisters and how they have turned out ultimately. Sansa as the Lady of Winterfell and Arya as a highly trained assassin. They're diametrically opposed in that way. Sansa is trying to think more, and Arya is always ready for action, which is why Arya is my girl. Always ready for action. Where's Needle? Yeah. All right.
You said that shit with it.
Goddamn, Rambo.
Hey, always ready for action. Are you always ready for action, Queen Mama?
Rambo.
Leslie.
Okay. Guerrilla tactics.
Queen Mother, go ahead. Queen Mother.
Did this nigga just say Rambo?
I'm ignoring his ignorancy. I am ignoring his ignorancy. His name says it all beyond the bullshit.
Is it Rambo?
White phone, dear.
Okay. I'm done. Okay.
Queen Mother, don't let them discourage you with their nonsense. Keep going.
So during the conversation, Littlefinger starts talking about how Brienne is always around and she's protecting her, and how that was her sworn duty to get the girls back together to protect them. And that kind of influences something that Sansa is going to do next, that conversation. So that's all I got to say about it, because I can't with y'all. I'm done. All
right. Now you did a wonderful job. Way to fight through their ignorance.
What?
Y'all ignorance. You heard
I know, but the wet. Wow.
I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. I'm not. Y'all not gonna hear me crying.
God,
I'm gonna put myself on mute.
I'm so glad I'm on the top row.
It's a grand.
I'm about to mute you.
Wow.
Y'all just out of line.
You said it.
Right. You started this.
No.
I'm eating my lemon meringue.
Don't fucking mute me, nigga.
Moving on, I believe we
right.
Hey, like fucking Carlton, he muted your ass.
No, I muted my ass.
Nope.
What is nigga, Celestial, what you eating? Why you just start eating some pie in the middle?
It's Sunday evening and she wanted some dessert. Now, how about that shit?
My mom look, key lime pie.
See,
All right,
Right.
listen. Let me get us back on track because y'all in this ignorancy. So
It's so sad.
So we back in the north, and
Again,
they get
17
surrounded.
scene up here.
They get surrounded, and they was like, Gendry, you the fast nigga, so you run and tell.
But how the fuck this nigga ain't had? Correct me if I'm wrong.
He ain't never been there.
These niggas had not yet met
You ain't wrong.
up until this fucking point. How the
You
fuck
ain't
you
wrong.
know what this nigga 40 time is?
How do you know he knows how to get back?
Thank you.
Right.
You. This nigga's never been north of the wall before. How
Man.
the fuck does this nigga even know where the fuck
GPS.
he's going?
Who the fuck got the GPS up there?
Right.
Ain't no landmarks, ain't nothing but snow.
Y'all really
You can't
know
follow.
y'all ain't never heard of a whiteout?
Ain't nothing but that
Yeah,
dang
like that.
mountain shaped like an arrow. That's it. That's not
And that does not direct you back to Castle Black.
no.
I'm glad we all had the same
Nothing
fucking.
but damn tryout.
And it only took him 15 minutes to get back.
This when they first got surrounded though, right? Like when the White Walker was still there with the whites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they first
Yeah.
got on the
Yeah.
island, right?
That was
No.
before
You're right. No.
Yeah, like this was when the niggas had just dropped down on them and they was trying to capture the white, and John killed the White Walker and all the niggas exploded in succession type shit.
Except
Just happened
that
to be
one
and
nigga.
didn't explode.
The one nigga but magically that nigga, he was been made by the Night King himself. He was made by that White Walker. He just happened to be with them.
You have that logic, but you don't have the logic to say, oh boy just got bit by a dead ass bear. He probably gonna turn. Why don't we just take him and go on back to the wall?
Right. Hey, but the shit was funny though when when they captured. First of all, they surrounded the little dead nigga. That nigga had the wherewithal to be scared. That nigga was like, "Oh shit!" then that nigga just went to wailing like, "Ah!" that nigga called the rest of the troops. That's when they was like, "Hey, Gendry, you need to take your ass on back to Castle Black, dog. This shit finna get sticky."
He said, "Run up, get done."
Hey. Oh God.
But
Oh God.
why the fuck was it just them niggas just walking around aimlessly with the White Walker?
Just walking around and no, they set a trap for him, didn't they? Didn't they set the fire or some shit?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that was a bait or a trap. That's how they got the niggas to come to wherever the fuck they was at. The fire.
Okay, so
I
they
guess
like a couple of motherfuckers to. I don't know, but it seemed like that they were just walking and then it's having to see the fire that distracted them.
Facts. That too.
Yeah, I don't know.
That too.
Well, we know how easily they are distracted.
So.
But if you knew the Night King's army was that big, why would you set that type of trap?
Because they knew they had to catch a white. How else do you fucking catch a white?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Neither does D&D.
Yeah.
Oh God.
At this point, they could have flew through the air and carried one back.
Well, speaking of which, we gonna get there.
So
hold on. So wait a second. Before we move on, how long do y'all think it takes a raven to get from the wall to Dragonstone?
I imagine it's faster than Gendry running back to fucking Castle Black.
Apparently 5 minutes.
I put my money on the Raven over Gendry ass making it back to get the fucking Raven sent the fuck off.
No. Like, so apparently somebody calculated this shit on Reddit. So there's an actual number of days.
Of course they did.
It
Takes
takes 4 days.
4 days.
Okay, I was gonna say 3
4
days.
fucking days. So that means these niggas were on that island supposedly
awake.
4 fucking days.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. It looked like them niggas was out there for a fortnight. Because watching this shit over, I was like, these niggas been out here for 2 weeks.
Right. And how the fuck are nobody goddamn, and why the fuck would nobody not light a goddamn fire if that's the fucking case?
Man.
And where are they using the bathroom? Like,
That's no.
And
They
then
made it
and
like
and
it
then
was
the fact
one night.
that at this point, so we're already on the island, right? They've been surrounded and the
So,
and the
No,
whites.
not yet.
We're not
so
on the
we gotta
island
go
yet.
back to
Okay,
Winterfell.
so we
Not yet.
okay.
Yeah,
So.
unfortunately.
All right, so we about to get there in just a
The
minute.
fuck happened at Winterfell?
So they sent Gidget back.
God, this
and,
pointless ass episode.
You know,
This shit was an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long time.
I can think of so many other episodes that could have been an hour and 12 minutes.
So we got Sansa talking to Brienne. She got an invite to King's Landing, and she refused.
And she was like, "Hey man, take your big ass down there. I ain't fucking with Cersei."
Right. No.
That was the smartest shit Sansa said. She was like, "Yeah, nah, I ain't shit. You got me fucked up. You think I'm going to King's Landing while Cersei ain't king? You got me fucked up."
she said, don't my brother like you?
Right, exactly. Did you say Jamie was nice to you?
Shit.
Hey, Brienne was like,
she sure dropped that shit on her ass.
She kept talking, and Sansa was like, "Bitch, it'll take you 2 days. You might want to hurry up."
Hey, that's that Cersei. That remind me of Cersei fucking with Pycelle. She told Pycelle, "Hey man, be careful on the steps. There's a lot of them motherfuckers, my boy." Pycelle ass was still talking. She was like, "Man, be careful on them steps, niggas." That's exactly what Sansa did.
Well, didn't y'all think it was weird that she had just had the conversation with Littlefinger, and Littlefinger basically said, "Well, if Arya gonna try something, don't you think Brienne would be the one to stop it?" And then you send Brienne off when you think Arya is after your ass anyway. It just didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense, but I think at that point we didn't know. Of course, watching it the first time, but Sansa already had made up her mind. And maybe she didn't, but she had gotten an inkling. Okay, Arya is who she is, but she's still my sister. She's still Stark. She's not going to do nothing to me. Because I think Littlefinger has talked himself at this point into a pickle. Because Sansa is smarter than Sansa was.
Yes.
And knowing what we know now, like Littlefinger clearly thought he was winning this manipulation, this mind fuckery. He thought he was winning.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, without saying too much,
I think that the different conversations Sansa and Arya had, like up on the battlement and different places, set him up because he's always listening. Yeah. So Arya had seen him, pay different people on, different of the house. You're gonna tell me this, and I'm gonna pay you this. So they said, okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and activate your little info net. And get you the information that you want. So they played that the sisters are splitting. They are, having arguments. They are disagreeing with how things should be and what should be going on. And so Littlefinger continuing to Littlefinger. Played.
You gotta stop using that as a verb.
Hey,
no, I don't. No, I don't.
He was tearing
disgusting work.
Yes, it is. And that it perturbs you so badly gives me a special joy.
Disgusting work.
Littlefinger gives you special joy?
No.
TK.
That's what I was asking. That was
I was speaking in the pejorative as Valerian and I were talking about using it as a verb, and he said it upsets him.
I was talking about not using it as a fucking verb.
Yes. I mean, but you said as a verb, so.
I'm just
hold the baby oil, Diddler.
Yeah, so we gonna leave. We gonna leave there, and so we got Dany talking to Jon after she received the raven, and Tyrion. She's going to save Jon. And
Tyrion's like bitch, don't go. You shouldn't go. And Dany's like, nigga, I ain't gonna listen to you.
I'm tired of listening to your ass.
She told that nigga. She said, "You told me to do nothing before, and I didn't, and it didn't work. I'm not going to do nothing again." And dipped on his ass.
Shit's
Yeah,
so
why
cold,
wouldn't Danny
though.
be on? For one, like, where the fuck did Danny get the fucking winter drip from? All of a sudden, where did this bitch
That, yep. Okay. I thought there was a part 2 to your question because I got another question. When the fuck she get dragging GPS to where the fuck they was at?
Yeah.
Where the dragon GPS come from?
I have a question.
She ain't never even been to Castle fucking Black.
The dragon smelled Jon.
And why wasn't she there though? Why wasn't she there as a contingency plan? If this is your suicidal plan, it's like
she back at Dragonstone.
Yeah,
man.
But my question is,
she's not at Winterfell. At least.
Wait a minute.
Hurry up, because I ain't through ripping this shit.
Okay.
Spit it out, Queen Mother.
You gonna rip it some more after I say what I got to say.
Spit out that little thing.
How is it that 3 dragons flew over the wall when we know within the lore of the Targaryens that Queen Alicent
them bitches won't go over the wall. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Same.
But her damn dragons fly right over it like they just jump in a hurdle.
No,
what is that?
Yeah.
That.
I know we got
and wrapped up in all of this shit, like they show how dope it is that fucking Danny basically is bonded. Well, maybe not bonded too, but she still is controlling like 3 dragons while riding one. Like that's the dopest shit in the world to me. Like she got her 3 dragons and she hop on Drogon, them niggas riding. I'm like, this shit dope as fuck. And then you have what Queen Mother just stated, like all 3 dragons just right over the wall. Like we know these niggas won't cross the fucking wall
because of the Night King. Because of apparently this fucking spirit that this nigga got.
Like this nigga, the fucking greatest javelin thrower in the history of javelin. Damn. My nigga had the offhand form and everything. That nigga technique.
Shit, nigga, with the fucking left hand leading that bitch. Like
bitch.
You know they put him the Night King and the shooting guy from Turkey together on a meme earlier this summer for the Olympics.
Facts.
There you go.
Facts. So how like the fuck, and then like the wights all of a sudden had a wherewithal to a couple of them sink into the water. We don't see or hear from them anymore. As they go into the ice. But later on, the ice and the water does it matter?
And they swim back up. I don't know.
Well, no, because if they're holding on to the chain, then they sink it to the bottom.
I ain't even got there yet. I'm talking about in the same scope of what we doing. I'm talking about these niggas start sinking in the ice and in the water and shit. And then later on, when the hound get bored and start throwing the fucking rocks and they realize the ice is frozen over.
Hey.
Then niggas sink down. Then niggas sink in the water. But then they come back up. Who was that they was grabbing? Tormund. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So now the niggas can come back up out the water? Like, what the?
Why does the hound have ADHD, bro? What the fuck was he doing? Was this nigga just bored?
Them niggas been out there they've been out there for a fortnight.
What are you doing, my nigga? Why are you throwing? Hey, what are you doing?
Bro, it bothered me so much that when Hound was throwing this shit and it came up short, the wight looked at the shit like, interesting.
Yep.
Like he really thought about that shit. Like, nigga, I think it's frozen.
Yeah. then
he started walking slowly.
Brainless white.
That fucking said though, how that shit, if it was thin enough for motherfuckers to break through, hey, okay, cool. The ice froze back over, bet. But then, like, when all of them start running over the ice again, why is the ice then strong enough to hold all of the wights?
And how come nobody slipped on the fucking ice when they were running on that motherfucker?
Nobody.
When they were hightailing it to the island, how come nobody slipped on the fucking ice?
Nobody.
This is a bunch of shit. Well, no, but like according to the Reddit board that I looked at, it takes about 4 days for ice to freeze over. I guess to the way it was, but you're right. Yeah, it was like 1,000 motherfuckers all of a sudden on that.
And then the shit just froze back over solid. That's why I'm like, they never distinguished the timeline in which these niggas was out there. Like, was it a few hours? Was it a few days? Like,
well, how did they not freeze to death?
Right.
See, Thoros has entered the chat. Thoros dead than a motherfucker.
oh wow, he's finally dead. Like, I mean, what was the
Why
point of
the-
saving him?
Yeah.
Well, why the fuck didn't the ice bear like just kill him? Why didn't like the nigga was attacked by a fucking ice zombie bear? He should have fucking died. Like, just leave him there. He's dead.
What's the point of saving him? Made no fucking sense.
Because he saves Beric when Beric gets killed, but now that Thoros is dead, Beric ain't got no more 9 lives.
I'm just saying, for like,
right,
writing because
you on your last life.
Yeah.
Why is Beric the only one who can save him though? Why couldn't another
you
red
mean Thoros?
priestess or witch?
I mean,
Yeah.
what I'm asking is that he did nothing. He didn't even say a fucking word after that nigga got mauled by the bear, other than took one last drink.
No.
Why the fuck? Why not just leave him there? Then you do then you stop the wound with that fucking big ass sword.
Yeah.
His whole torso is fucking goddamn corrosive. All of a sudden, you cauterize the whole fucking torso.
Yeah.
With that
Just
dirty
to
ass,
die later on.
dirty
You
ass
gave him
dead zombie
salmonella.
sword.
Yeah.
You know what else pissed me off? Them niggas was like just one-shotting the zombies. Like, these niggas are dead. And like, okay, Jon, he has a Valyrian steel blade. But like the fucking hound, he had the fucking hammer that Gendry had.
Mhm.
And so you hit one and he's dead now. The dead nigga is dead because y'all hit him one time. Like, so all of a sudden y'all able to just one shot niggas. Y'all out there 1v1 and niggas in one shot.
I have a question then. If the hammer was that effective, was the hammer Valyrian steel? Because that's
Hell
how.
fuck no.
No, it wasn't Valyrian steel.
No. Where's the supply of where's the supply of Valyrian steel coming from in goddamn King's Landing? No.
Thoros got MRSA from the sword.
Oh no.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
His
This is so
obituary is gonna
much.
say died from MRSA.
Just so much, man. It's just so
Beyond
much.
the
It's
wall.
too
All
much.
the times a couple of them got ganged up on by whites. How did they not get bit? Especially like Tormund.
Yeah.
It was just a lot.
They was all over Tormund. Like, it was niggas coming. Like I said, niggas started magically coming back up out of the water on Tormund. And he had niggas that was grabbing him, but nobody scratched him, bit him, none of that shit. That nigga
But you know what, though? This is
Tormund
where-
got scared though. That nigga said, "Hell!"
That nigga was like, that nigga was hollering, boy.
This second time we done seen Tormund get a little scared.
Yeah.
Why? But you know what though? This is the reason why we used to love Game of Thrones, because we didn't know who the fuck was going to die.
Exactly.
This whole episode, we knew
Somebody-
exactly who the fuck was going to live and die, because it's just like by a certain point, it's like, oh, these niggas are bulletproof. These niggas are all bulletproof. I mean, Tormund, like Thoros, he's a fucker. We don't really care about.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about him.
Right,
But see,
like,
I'm going into this episode thinking we about to lose somebody. I'm like,
at least
nah,
Jor.
I'm
At
like,
least
somebody
Jor.
got to go. Somebody
At
got to
least
go.
Jor.
Yeah.
At least Jor.
The shock
thinking
factor
Jor
is
was gonna
gone.
go.
The
Yeah.
shock factor is gone.
Shock factor is gone. You're right. It's just like nobody who we really cared about was going to die this episode. And
Yeah,
that's
the shock factor is gone, but like, nigga, I can still cut your heart out. Like, we was at the point in the game where like y'all could have took somebody really. I don't know. For me, I guess it was a dragon because the fucking dragon died. I was like, my heart, but goddamn, bro, like,
But like at least, but see, they took out the
somebody's
dragon
supposed to die.
Yeah.
because the dragon had to be there for the Night King. We had a fucking dragon.
And Uncle
Facts.
Benji don't count because he was already half dead. So
And
And
why
his
the
ass
fuck-
just conveniently pop up like, nigga, you could have been here helping us fight, nigga. The fuck? You could have been
Hey,
helping with
listen,
this whole
man.
shit. You got magic and all kind of shit.
That nigga just pop up out of
Where the
nowhere
hell did he
repeatedly
come
like
from?
herpes.
And that shit looked like herpes on his fucking face.
Right. Let it burn.
He's Uncle Herpes now.
burn.
Man.
Oh.
how you gonna call Uncle Benji Usher?
I mean, because he said herpes, so I just didn't know whether or not he would.
Damn, you
Right.
talking about? You just called Uncle Burpee Usher? That's wild.
I mean, I don't know where I got that from. Anyway,
Nasty work.
Right, yeah.
So
Here come fucking Azor Ahai getting saved again.
yeah, so
Whoop de doo.
So
This the
she-
most
she
saved.
shows
This the most
up.
saved ass nigga in the history of being fucking saved.
And you know when they start doing a slow motion on Jon, that somebody's about to save him. So in this particular instance, it was Danny who came in, rushing in, and saved the nigga.
How the fuck Drogon big ass land on that goddamn ice?
Bruh. Can we also talk about the scene about how the Night King gets his fucking spear and doesn't shoot it at Drogon, who is
doesn't shoot it at Drogon.
Throws it at the dragon that's in motion.
Pass Drogon to the one that's flying.
The dragon in motion.
Who is like fucking what?
500
yards away.
The one that's flying with no rider
and moving.
Not the one that's saving people.
Right? Not the one that's boots on the ground, nigga. This nigga Joe got boots on the ground.
Man.
I'm gonna get the nigga way over there. Minding his business.
That was a practice.
He ain't even burning nobody. This nigga just sightseeing.
Viserion ass should have went back home.
Right. I would be like, you know what? Y'all good. Y'all got this. Get the fuck about this motherfucker. And then Jon, who the fuck is what time is he stalling? But everybody was already on Drogon.
We're here, bud. We're here, bud. We got the body, bud. Mission is complete.
Just trying to get the fuck out of here. Nigga.
You like, Jon, come on. He steady fighting and shit. Like
nigga, you can meet us over at tertiary extract, buddy.
He had to show off on his girl.
At fucking 0800, bud. We're ready to go. Ready to get the fuck out of here, buddy.
Basic training, goddammit.
And then these niggas have yet another fucking stare off, and we never get a 1v1 with Jon and the fucking. Why the fuck they keep staring off?
Mm-hmm.
Why they keep looking at each other like we gonna have this epic sword battle of the fucking living and the dead and the ice and the fire and all this shit for the nigga to get.
I ain't even think about
I'm gonna wait.
I ain't even think about that because you're right. It's not one goddamn.
They kept building it up, Leslie. They kept building it up like these niggas was gonna battle. Like it. Okay, this nigga is Aegon. He's a Targaryen. He's a Azor Ahai. He's the fucking most epic sword nigga that we have left in the universe. These niggas are supposed to fight. They just showed this nigga throw a fucking spear at a dragon.
You're right, bro. They supposed to fight like at the
nigga just nigga. Oh God, nigga.
They supposed to. Jon is supposed to be on fucking Rhaegar's back, and
nigga,
Night King is supposed to be on Viserion's back, and they supposed to be at the guy's eye, nigga. Back,
nigga.
They both fall, and they both fucking draw swords in this fucking
nigga.
1v1.
Nigga,
in this 1v1,
all that
best man win, nigga. That's
from
what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
but nah.
Yeah, that was too much like right. So we got a question from Reddit to Retire. She said, request for upcoming scene. Please help me understand how Jon survived underwater. Nigga, we don't know.
And then the nigga got out and was dry. He was dry.
They don't even know.
He was dry.
Hey, listen.
The nigga got out and went dripping it off. The nigga had on fur.
Maybe he fell into the dry ice.
His
Queen Mother, shut your ass up.
Queen Mother pissed me off this episode.
Lord have mercy.
Damn. Woo!
Pissed me off, bro.
What are you talking about? Okay. What are you talking about?
That nigga when he came up out that water, bro. When he came about that water,
Jon had on Radex.
John's curl.
Yo, go to DeMario shit.
John's curl was dried in Luther's.
Man, oh my God, Luther ain't caught a stray in so long. Oh my God,
so long.
Goddamn dried and witness nose.
Man,
Leslie.
Wow.
I'm surprised we got our first Whitney reference since we've been out here in all this snow.
I was thinking about it. I went with the Alabama players instead.
Man, hey, if anybody could have made it back to fucking Castle Black, it would have been her.
You'd have knew it was her. You just had to follow the empty line.
Follow that path, and snow is gone.
Had to do was follow her path, and you would be right there at the gate.
Oh wow,
no,
man.
Sir.
All she did was a dollar.
I'm not doing this with Whitney. No,
I'm not either.
I will not be your baby tonight when it comes to Whitney.
Shit. All she wanted to do was sniff and dance with somebody.
I can't stand y'all.
So here come Uncle Benjen.
Yeah, Uncle Benjen come through, you know.
His mustache.
Uncle Ben's rice. that nigga lasted for 2 seconds.
Oh, mustache
how
nigga.
did Jon survive, and how the fuck did
That's
Uncle
what she
find
said.
Right.
Hey, nigga. Where your first of all, where your mustache been, Benjen?
Right.
Cause
Right.
nigga, we
This
could have
nigga
used
been roaming.
we could have
John was
used
like-
we could have used this help hours ago, nigga.
Say it with
Might not have lost the fucking dragon, nigga. Cause you seem to have the weaponry to clear some shit out.
Nope.
Mustache, nigga.
That nigga was waiting if John were needed to be saved.
Man.
If
Just-
And that nigga 6 cents popped in. Oh, John, hark. He's at the lake.
But that's
Uncle
the
Pro topic.
well, maybe they took him.
Uncle Pro.
So when they show
that?
Oh,
Carlton,
how
you
is
know
the ship
this?
at the wall?
Who the what?
What do they do? Transfer him from the wall to like the Dragonstone to get him on the ship?
Oh, the White Walker or the White?
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You know what? How the fuck did this nigga get on the boat?
Come on, no. They were in Eastwatch, I think, right?
How did he not
Yeah, they
drown?
were East Watch.
How are his lungs not
they
filled
were
with
Eastwatch,
water?
so that's the reason why they.
because he's already dead.
But
They
I
were
don't think them
Eastwatch. They
niggas.
were Eastwatch, or they had to,
Who was at Eastwatch? Who?
or they were by Eastwatch, so they went
Yeah.
to where.
That's
Oh,
what
like
they
where they the castle that they left from to get
Yeah,
to
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's how John got on the ship.
Okay, well, we
Yeah, because Eastwatch,
Eastwatch.
Eastwatch is closer to fucking so I
Yeah.
fucking guess. Ooh. them niggas got one geographical thing correct, motherfuckers.
I guess I'll give them that.
So while Dany flies her dragons, she has her ship come up to Eastwatch, and so when they get back, so you know,
Queen Mother, I don't want to hear that goddamn shit.
Queen Mom, please stop.
I'm gonna fix it up pretty
Please
for you.
stop.
I'm gonna fix it up pretty for you, baby.
I don't like it.
Please stop.
All right, so we have we back in the South North, and we got Sansa and she went into Arya's room looking through her shit, looking for the letter, and she found her faces, and she also Arya walked up on her, and we gonna let you
All right, so
walk us through this, Miss Celestia.
All right, so boom. So Sansa in there tipping around, opening shit, pulling shit out of bags and shit. So Arya, with her stealth motherfucking ass, walk up on her and she like, found what the fuck you looking for, bitch? And Sansa turn around, oh shit. So she like, bitch, all I gotta do is call security. Arya's like, well, where the fuck they at? So Sansa said, well, what is this shit in your bag? Arya was like, what it look like? Faces, hoe. So, well, where the fuck you get this shit? Arya was like, in Bravos, when I was training to be a faceless man. So Sansa was like, what the hell is you talking about, bitch? So Arya said, let's play a little game, bitch. Let's play two truths and a lie. If I catch you in a motherfucking lie, that's your ass. So Sansa was like, nah, I'm good. So Arya walking around the room and she start off with the questions. And she like, your ass on John's seat, ain't it? So Sansa was like, where them damn faces come from now? So she was like, listen, the last motherfucker that questioned me in this game ain't here no more. So I suggest you play this game the way I set the shit up. So I was like, bitch, if you don't tell me what the fuck this face shit is about, I swear on daddy tomb. So Arya was like, all right, it's my way of playing make-believe. This world ain't shit to women. And I took that shit into my own hands. Now I can be anybody.
You're right, black women. You're right.
All I need is your face.
You're right.
and then she hands her the blade like, kill yourself, bitch. And scene.
Well, goddamn.
Oh man.
Hey,
What it look
Celestial,
like? Faces, hoe.
let me just say, you tore that scene up like that pie you had earlier.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, man. I was holding it.
Man.
Special boy.
Man, I looked up. Celestial was killing that pie.
Hey, she kept leaning forward like we couldn't see it.
Look at fucking CJ ass pop up stuff. So LOL and iconic eyes. So boo, this nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
Shut your ass up.
Nigga would pop up when motherfuckers eating on camera.
Right.
He probably sitting at the high right now. That was a cold ass. All right, so boom, that was a cold ass.
Cool, my nigga.
How many wings you got, CJ? 20.
I had 12.
Right. I think it's very funny that one of the faces that Sansa found was Walder Frey.
Walder Frey. Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think Arya was trying to do in this particular situation?
Let her know I will fuck you up.
Thank you. If you fuck with Jon. And I think that it was like, all right, like it was almost like you passed my lie detector test, right? You passed the cross-examination for now. But just know that I see you fucking grappling for power a little bit, bitch. So, you seem to be enjoying this shit a little bit too much. So if you betray Jon, I'm going to fuck your ass up.
Just know I reel your motherfucking ass back in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because she's been giving her breadcrumbs, and now it's like, okay,
Exactly.
you really need to understand. You will die.
Exactly. If you fuck this shit up, you're gonna die. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Fatty, she don't play about Jon.
Mm-mm.
She don't play about Jon. Yeah.
And don't.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sansa needed that further to me in her mind is showing her, oh, she's Team Stark. Like she don't want to be what I am. She wants our line to continue.
But okay, so now devil's advocate time. Knowing what we again know, hindsight, was this shit like, was all of this real, or was this intentional?
No, I think this part was real.
This was real.
What was real or not? I mean, shit.
Like just the like this conflict that continues to like that looked like it was resurfacing from like their earlier years, kind of back turning into something that could become creepy, dark, violent. Like, was that real between them, or was this all just a charade to set up, what we know is coming?
It should be real. I mean, for like their characters, like for keeping true to their characters. But
yeah,
that's
I don't think Sansa understood who Arya had become, and she keeps, seeing her do all of this when she was training with Brienne and doing all that fancy stuff with the knife.
But I think she know now. She saw her take out that big bitch.
Yeah.
So now
she knows she's a killer. Now she knows she's a real killer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but I also think that Arya knows what the fuck Littlefinger's about, and I don't know whether or not if she's directing Sansa towards like, watch your boy,
yeah,
for your boy, and that's why Sansa sent Brienne to King's Landing, because it's like, all right, well, I'm kind of peeping game now,
okay.
and then I guess she needed Bran to further. If we'll see next episode, she needed Bran to confirm what the fuck that Arya was pretty much leading her to.
Right.
She's a slow learner, but she learns.
Hey, she'll get there eventually.
Finally.
Arya a cold motherfucker though. So I mean,
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
all credit to her.
We make it to the last scene, thankfully. You got
the second to last scene, nigga.
Oh.
The last scene was the chains.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Second to last scene is the
second to last.
I thought we was there. Shit, what the fuck?
We got Jon.
Oh yeah, Jon.
On the ship with Dany.
Ah man.
she was like, you know, I finally saw
This
it.
that shit Leslie was talking about a couple episodes. This shit felt like forced chemistry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. It's like, what-
She like, I finally saw it. My boss like, oh, you have to see it. You have to see it to know it. And she was like, now I know. And he was like, my queen. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
this nigga got to do all this shit just to get some pussy. Like,
No shit. That was Danny that said the shit about you got to see it to know it. He wake up with, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
She just told you that she was too little.
She should have hit his ass with that shit. I kid to you. Yeah, you sorry, all right. Sorriest motherfucker I ever seen in my life. I lost my fucking dragon because of you, nigga. This fucking half-baked ass idea, fucking Tyrion stupid ass.
the fucking whole plan should have been a fucking...
the whole shit is pointless because this bitch don't give a fuck about the dead
She
folks.
don't give a fuck about this shit.
She don't care. She don't care. She don't care. She does not give a fuck. You could have flew that bitch to the north and showed her the whole army from an aerial view. From an aerial view. You could have flew that bitch over the whole shit slowly and let her see the Night King throwing fucking javelins at the goddamn dragons.
She would have been like, "Them frozen motherfuckers ain't coming to the south." What the fuck?
Exactly. She'd have been like, that's why there's a north and a south. Take me home.
Can they swim? Can they swim?
Like, she don't care. So like losing all of this shit was pointless.
Well, also, like, Danny just could have done a fly over by herself and be like, John would have been like, you know what, bitch, come on, I'll ride with you.
I'll just show you, yeah.
Let's go ahead and let's fly over this motherfucker real quick. I'll show you a couple motherfuckers just walking aimlessly.
Hey, how about let's just fly down on some unsuspecting fucking White Walkers and scoop them up with the dragon claws and just fly the fuck off. Like if we're gonna do this,
motherfucking plan.
If we gonna do this shit anyway, he could have just flew over the niggas, could have grabbed a couple of them,
Yeah,
grab them in Drogon's talons and fucking
grab him and hold him.
Fuck off.
Get on.
These motherfuckers.
What did Louis just say? Did he say grab him and drop him on Cersei at King's Landing?
Man, just drop him.
Right, exactly. Just drop him on Cersei, dumbass. So here you go, bitch. As a matter of fact, we gonna kill this. We gonna destroy the fucking Red too.
And now our watch is ended because we had the last scene. They pulled this nigga. They went to Home Depot and got all these goddamn chains.
Nigga, these are the longest. These are the longest chains. Okay, my first question: why aren't the dead people falling apart? These niggas are brittle. I don't give a fuck how many of them it is. You niggas not hauling no dragon. You're not hauling no dragon out the water. First of all, the chains got to be heavy. Then the dragon is heavy.
Who made these chains?
But you know what though? Let's not even think about that because that's just too far out to even contemplate about how
the water. Who went down there and hooked the fucking dragon up to the chains in the water?
Yep.
Bran. It was Bran.
Wait.
Speaking of which, why didn't Bran just walk into a fucking goddamn dragon and?
Well, nigga, you asking too many questions because this nigga decided to just walk into crows.
And then, nigga was still scared. The nigga was still scared when he was the crows. Like, nigga, he can't get you.
Right, relax. Yo,
the Night King saw them crows. That nigga said, "Ah!" that nigga made the birds scatter.
So when Viserion got fucking
R.I.P. Viserion.
Why didn't he just land on land rather than just going into the water? And then for two, if you land in the water, isn't the way for the Night King to raise motherfuckers from the dead is to do this shit with his arms? Why couldn't that happen and then just Viserion just pop up out the fucking water? Just burst out the water.
That would have been fucking cool.
That would have made a better scene.
Because the way that we saw him turn Viserion is the way that we saw him turn live children. That's not the same. I'm agreeing with you, Leslie. Like it should have been the fucking
Yeah, and then
Because
all of a sudden he raised
that's
out
how he exactly. That's how he raised dead niggas. He raised
but
dead
I see
niggas by
what you
doing
mean.
that.
Yeah, but he's like a
Like,
general in the army. or
Why?
something.
Why in the fuck is? Why do they use the method that he used to turn live babies? Like, it's just
Rather than get some
Yeah.
big ass chains, bro. That chain shit is fucking wild, bro.
that shit is
The way they
crazy.
brought that shit out.
And the shit was out like them niggas was all the way up the fucking mountain. Like if you look at how many niggas had chains,
It's like a bunch of heads.
they was all the way up the mountain. I'm like, okay, so that is just too much. Like, how did y'all even create the necessary tension?
Wow. Y'all are really with the shits now.
Wait, but and that was dumb at the time. That was dumb at first watch. I remember saying that shit. I was like, where the fuck these niggas get this chain? Yeah. But you're right. How the fuck did they go into the water?
How they go in the water, hook the dragon up, come out of the water. The same ones that went in the water had to come like
Hook the dragon up to, and how the fuck what did they hook to? Like, does a dragon have like a loop?
Right, like a little collar. Had a little collar.
But I agree that he should have, done come at me, bro, and it would have caused an earthquake and he would have came flying out the water.
That would have been pretty dope. That would have been cool.
That would
have been pretty cool.
It still would have sucked, but it would have been cooler than fucking hard Home Depot chains.
Facts. Oh, fuck, that was a dumbass episode.
Glad we
Fuck
got
that episode, bro.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Right.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
It's only gonna get worse from here. It's only gonna get worse, y'all.
So yeah, it's only going to get worse.
Oh, including the fucking battle we can't see.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was so bad.
It could have been so, brother. The long night could have been a season by itself.
Yeah.
Exactly. That should have been a season by itself.
Especially if it was going to be a short season. Yeah, if you were
that's
going to do
8 episodes.
yeah, like come on, man.
Yeah, that's 8 episodes.
Jon was supposed to get a 1v, dog. Jon did not get a 1v. Yeah, the most evil character in the whole shit. The nigga that's just evil for no reason. I don't even have a reason to be evil. I just want everybody dead like me. Nigga didn't get a 1v. We didn't even see him fight anybody. He didn't even, the motherfucker that killed him, she didn't even fight. Like, they didn't even 1v. She one-shotted his ass. She one-shotted the nigga.
I would at least like to see Arya get a 1v. If you're gonna do that.
So
or at least 2v1. Arya and Jon.
That nigga. I signed up for that shit.
That would be dope. That would be dope. See, both of the motherfuckers, like, it's just like Thanos versus Iron Man, Cap, and Thor.
Man,
that shit would have been dope.
Let's go. Could have put that shit at a movie theater, but no.
But the niggas wanted to shoot Star Wars, niggas, so this is what we got. So
they end up not shooting.
Yeah, didn't even shoot the shit.
They ain't deserve it. Good.
You're right. Star Wars said, "No, nigga, y'all."
Next,
you screwed the pooch, bud.
Them last 2 seasons, we good.
And now you're doing random Netflix fucking movies.
So next episode, season 7, episode 7 is
this the last one for this season, right?
Nuggets.
No, we got the dragon and the wolf.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the next one is the last one.
Yeah, next one's the last one.
And then it's God damn it.
Wait, this only had 7.
This one only had 7.
7, and the next one is 6.
It was a short season.
Oh, nigga, it was a rush job.
Hey, nigga, hey, we one episode from your favorite season, nigga.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm gonna be cheering y'all on from the audience.
Nah, hell no.
No.
You finna suffer through this shit.
No,
Don't be CJ.
It won't get done. I won't be. Hey, I'm gonna hit that Magic Johnson on your ass. I'm not gonna be there.
So you're not gonna aid us.
I was about to say don't leave no residuals and not be here.
I'm about to
Wow. Wow.
God damn.
I'm gonna head out.
All right, so with that being that being said,
I'm gonna go ahead out.
listen, we do appreciate y'all for tuning in, even though the episode wasn't shit. And we'll see y'all next week to finish out episode 7, finish out season 7. I mean, and do season 8. And when we get to season 8, we're gonna let y'all know what we cover next. That way, we can have some type of excitement to look forward to. Cause season 8 ain't it. So, on behalf of Celestial Mother Pomeranians, Lit Cersei, old radio ass playing Leslie, Valerian the light skinned dread, Queen Mother, aka Grambo, and myself, we do appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week.
Love y'all. I'll lead us.